we need to have a talk about where babies come from. You see, when a boy daddy and a girl mommy like each other, they...
You what? If you don't...
Nah, I'm just kidding. What I really wanted to talk about, and hopefully down in the comments we can talk about the B.R.U.T.E civilly and just share thoughts with each other about the B.R.U.T.E, like how it's just a huge pile of doggy. In all seriousness, I was kind of looking forward to making this video because I know the B.R.U.T.E is kind of a touchy subject with a lot of people in the Fortnite community, mainly because of just how overpowered it can be in combat. Now, I'm not going to deny that it's overpowered or the person or people who have the B.R.U.T.E have a huge advantage, because they do. Let's be honest, it's pretty much unfair to have it in a normal battle. I will admit though, it's pretty satisfying to get some easy kills, and even a lot of them too, while using the B.R.U.T E. However, it doesn't take too much skill to use the B.R.U.T E. First of all, the B.R.U.T E has way too high of health. 1000 health is a little much, even for a vehicle and even for a robot suit. From my experience, what I've seen, it takes an entire squad to take down a B.R.U.T E by the squad having to shoot at it non-stop. So like that's even using like a golden scar or even like a blue AR. Like it's pretty ridiculous, and even then, if the team isn't careful, they can easily get stomped on, completely bombarded with 10 freaking missiles coming at them while they're getting shotgunned with the other robot weapon. Not to mention that each stomp, like if you do take that damage from the B.R.U.T E stomp, it deals about 75 or 70 damage. I can't really remember. The point is, it's ridiculous. I'm not really sure why Epic would add something so overpowered when they know how the Fortnite community is. We don't want something that can take out an entire squad almost effortlessly. My suggestion to Epic about the B.R.U.T E would, to be honest, I would just de-weaponize the B.R.U.T E altogether. I wouldn't say vault it just yet. Now, the reason being is because, well, I really enjoy emoting in the robot. I mean, seriously, like, you can't tell me that it's not fun to emote in a robot or to dab or to do like Orange Justice or something in a robot. Now, I don't have Orange Justice, but I'm just saying. I don't know. I think I have too much fun with it. Plus, it's another fun vehicle to use as well as get around quickly from one place to another, because as well I've noticed that there's kind of a decrease in mobility in the game, especially since they also vault the quad crasher. So if I'm correct, I think actually honestly the only vehicles I've seen in the game right now is just the hoverboards, or just the hoverboards. So there's not really much mobility other than that, and then the pressure plant, the zip lines. But still, even then, they also vaulted the ballers, which I'm actually kind of sad about. RIP ballers. Anyways, also the B.R.U.T E is by far the best way to harvest materials in very little time. You go to Haunted Hills, stomp on the castle, boom, get max brick. Go to Frosty Flights, stomp on some metal bases, boom, get max metal. Go to Tilted Town, stomp on some buildings, nothing, because you can't break anything there. I'm not really sure where you could go to get max wood. Well, actually, Fatal Fields, now that I'm thinking about it. Step on the barn. Boom! Anyways, another thing they need to do that I think would be fun, and I'm sure other players have suggested, just have them in like a separate LTM. And have them, obviously, completely weaponized for the LTM. I think it would be pretty cool to see a bunch of B.R.U.T.Es battling, shooting the crap out of each other. Like, it reminds me of the airplane LTM we had a few months back. I feel like they can strike that same success with the B.R.U.T.Es like that, like they did with the airplane LTM, if they just made a B.R.U.T E LTM. But overall, the Brute just needs to be nerfed and especially be taken out of competitive modes. Brutes, in my opinion, have no place in competitive, and if they're still in competitive mode, they need to be nerfed drastically. If for some odd reason they decide to still keep the Brutes in arena mode and just in the competitive mode altogether. Anyways, I think that's going to wrap up this video. Sorry if this was a little shorter than usual and not what I usually post. I just felt I needed to share some thoughts about the Brute. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe and leave a like on this video. Just those two things will really help me get my channel going more. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.